Sylvester Fox. Another great match lined up here. Fully Loaded Wrestling, All Hallows Eve in Minot, North Dakota at the Vegas Motel. We have the, in their Fully Loaded Wrestling debut, Kaleidoscope Dream. That's Giassi and Eye Candy Paul Elliott. And then we have Blake Broadway and Mr. Incredible. Tag team action about to get underway here in Fully Loaded Wrestling.
I like these Kaleidoscope Dream guys. I mean, they just ooze confidence and charisma.
Always interesting to see new competitors here at Fully Loaded Wrestling. It will definitely be fun to see what they have to offer our fans here.
They look like they could definitely be sly guys. I'll have to have a talk with them after the match.
Be sure to check out Fully Loaded TV on the Fight TV app or our YouTube channel. Thanks to Mob Run Productions and Magic City Hoagies, our sponsors here for the event tonight. Looks like some strikes being exchanged. Mr. Incredible taking Giassi down immediately. Referee trying to get some control in this match.
He hasn't even called for the bell yet.
Absolutely. I'm not sure what's even happening here.
So Mr. Incredible and Blake Broadway just jump people before the bell even rings?
It certainly seems that way. It looks like we might be underway. Looks like they are calling this match official. Confusion at the timekeeper's table, in fact, not just here at the commentary booth, so it's not just us. Referee trying to maintain some control here, get some control established before the match actually gets underway. It may be a futile effort at this point. Blake Broadway and Mr. Incredible just having their way right now with Giassi from Kaleidoscope Dream.
I mean, this is highly illegal. I mean, I can't even believe the referee's standing by and letting this happen, JD.
You know, for once, Sly, I have to agree with you. I'm not certain what's going on
I got
here.
that.
Not sure what this official is trying to
looks like he's almost
here.
orchestrating the whole thing in the ring, doesn't it? I mean,
now Mr. Incredible chasing Giassi down on the outside.
Oh, now he's ready to start that.
Now Elliott Paul taking it to Blake Broadway. This contest now officially underway, and Kaleidoscope Dream, the match getting underway just in time for them to start giving it back to Blake Broadway and Mr. Incredible. That team calling themselves M.A.N, M-A-N. That stands for some words that we're not going to say here on our family-oriented television show. You talk to one of those guys, they'll tell you. Big drop kick from Mr. Incredible. Blake Broadway going for the pin now. The referee still has not gotten any control in this match. I am pretty certain this is not being contested under tornado rules.
Yeah, but it sure looks like it from sitting over here, doesn't it?
Looks like the ref finally getting Mr. Incredible down onto out onto the apron. Elliott Paul now in control.
Oh, that
Blake
like
Broadway with a kick here, going for a suplex.
I felt that all the way over here.
Blake Broadway showing some strength here in this match, going for the pin with just a 2 count. Blake Broadway, of course, well known to Mr. Incredible with the sneaky tag.
The hot tag, but I don't know. The referee actually saw that. He called for it, but I don't think he could have seen it.
Big backbreaker, and now Blake Broadway perhaps looking to drop an elbow. Oh, a double smash even. Not looking good for Elliott Paul. 1, 2. But no, he's able to kick out. Mr. Incredible and Blake Broadway.
Elliott's got to get in the corner and make that tag.
Yeah, that he absolutely does. Fully Loaded fans may remember Blake Broadway when he wrestled under the name J.J. Blake, but he went down to Texas, spent some time at Booker T's Reality of Wrestling, announced at our last event in Fargo, North Dakota at No Escape, and he now is wishing to be known as Blake Broadway, and wasted no time forming a team with Mr. Incredible, his brother, and they are here to show some dominance in tag team wrestling in Fully Loaded. Kaleidoscope Dream, of course, a young team making a name for themselves, traveling all over the country, wrestling anywhere and everywhere they can. getting a taste of the competition of Fully Loaded right now. Giassi into the ring. Blake Broadway just heaves him up and over the top rope and onto the floor.
Obviously, he feels like if the referee's not going to have any control over this situation, that he might say, well, what's the referee discussing with him over it?
Referee just completely ignoring Blake Broadway. Now Giassi maybe showing Blake Broadway and Mr. Incredible a little bit of their own medicine here. Big knee lift, and finally Elliot Paul able to get the tag to Giassi and get him back into the ring. Oh, incredible double team maneuver there. Now Giassi for the pin, 1, 2.
The referee was out of position for the pin count. There's something going on here, JD. Something going on.
I am with you on that. There's definitely something suspicious going on with the referee in this match. Giassi from Kaleidoscope Dream now, however, in control. He's got Blake Broadway in the corner, throwing some shoulders. Now a chop to Blake Broadway, and Broadway over there into the Kaleidoscope Dream corner, where Elliot Paul just takes advantage. Now Giassi just teeing off with these boxing-style punches.
A punching bag.
And a boot to the gut.
Oh, there we go.
Mr. Incredible making his way back in, and the referee, again, out of position, letting Mr. Incredible draw him away from his responsibility. Blake Broadway trying to fight back here, but Kaleidoscope Dream staying in control.
I have no idea why Mr. Incredible would be drawing away from his partner getting beat on in the corner.
Elliot Paul back into the ring. Oh, and charges over to attack Mr. Incredible. Take a cheap shot there, maybe. Now going for a suplex here on Blake Broadway. Has him up and over. Taking him down for the pin, but the referee not in position again.
2.
1. Not going to work. These fans getting behind Team M.A.N right now. Blake Broadway and Mr. Incredible, showing that they do not approve of the tactics of Kaleidoscope Dream. Blake Broadway now catching Elliot Paul off guard, kicks him in the gut. Oh, a huge German suplex puts Blake Broadway on his neck, and he is feeling the effects. Elliot Paul now just disrespecting Blake Broadway, and another cheap shot forearm to Mr. Incredible on the apron.
Exuding confidence, JD.
Stomping away now on Blake Broadway. Mr. Incredible firing up over there in the corner. Blake Broadway desperately in need of that tag now to get his fresh partner into the ring. These fans chanting for him, showing their support, hoping he will be able to feed off that energy, and he's back up to his feet, fighting back against Elliot Paul now. Will he be able to? Oh, but Paul, of course.
Nice.
And you notice when he takes him down, not only does he take him down, he takes him down towards their corner.
And holds him there until his partner gets out there, absolutely.
Creating more distance. That is smart tag team wrestling on the part of Kaleidoscope Dream.
Cut the ring off, cut the ring off.
Definitely impressive in their Fully Loaded Wrestling debut. Blake Broadway trying to fight back again here. This is Giassi from Kaleidoscope Dream in the ring now. Blake Broadway, oh, almost there for the tag, but he misses. Not able to make the tag, and Giassi drives him right back into the Kaleidoscope Dream corner. Now, Blake Broadway just desperately in need of getting out of this match. He cannot have much left. If this goes too much longer with him in, this will be a victorious debut for the Kaleidoscope Dream and Fully Loaded Wrestling, I think. I
mean, they're clearly a tag team. I mean, the way they've been working together tonight is very impressive.
Absolutely. Oh, up onto the top, turnbuckle. Some double team maneuvers here. This is, and almost a slingshot just right into a double boot. And now Giassi up and over with a huge elbow drop. This is, as I said, fantastic tag team wrestling. 2 count there. Not quite able to put Blake Broadway away.
Awfully close.
Everybody's got to be wondering at this point how much more Blake Broadway will be able to take. Mr. Incredible clearly fired up and ready to go over there in his corner. And let me tell you, Mr. Incredible has that black hammer, that most vicious striking finish in Fully Loaded Wrestling. If he gets into this match and he hits that black hammer, it is definitely done for Kaleidoscope Dream.
that's a big if, JD. And as long as this situation's been going on, I don't think he's getting back in the ring.
You may be right, Sly. You may be right.
Cut him off.
Of course, big Fully Loaded Wrestling fans will know that Mr. Incredible invited to join the Fully Loaded team for the Fully Loaded Cup for this year. But he'd rather be teaming with his brother than fighting against him.
Oh, nobody home.
Blake Broadway desperately trying to get some clearance here and get over there to bring in Mr. Incredible. And there it is! He comes through and Mr. Incredible is in! And here he comes. Punches, elbows, big strikes for both Giassi and Elliot Paul. Kaleidoscope Dream getting taken to school by Mr. Incredible. As we said, he is fired up. He's ready to go. If he hits that black hammer, it's all she wrote. Oh, the huge forearm. Tagging Blake Broadway back in. Double team maneuver from Team M.A.N now. Incredible tag team action. Blake Broadway in for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, no, but Giassi able to break it up and save the match for Kaleidoscope Dream.
Beautiful save.
Blake Broadway up and over the top rope to the outside, but Mr. Incredible is not going to put up with that. 2-on-1 for Mr. Incredible right now, though. Those are never good odds. And as you can see, but Mr. Incredible fighting back. Referee in the corner. Looks like he got smashed into by Elliot Paul. And now both members of Kaleidoscope Dream just wailing away on Mr. Incredible. Oh, and a big forearm from Giassi, and a rolling elbow. And just an enziguri, incredible series of strikes here from Kaleidoscope Dream.
His teamwork is amazing.
Oh, Mr. Incredible up onto Elliot Paul's shoulder. What do we have here? Amazing tag team maneuver here. Assisted code breaker of sorts here. We're going to have to find out what they call that maneuver. That is incredible. Pin now. 1, 2. But Blake Broadway from out of nowhere in to save the match for Team
Assisted
M.A.N.
code breaker. Kevin Owens help out with those? Or?
It could be. And a big knee lift then from Blake Broadway, trying to get Mr. Incredible back up. All 4 men in this ring. The referee, again, just completely out of control.
Somebody better get him a box of popcorn and something to drink, because he's here to watch this thing more than he's here to referee.
Oh, a huge kick to the chest and a big slam from Mr. Incredible. Rolling him over and going for a suplex. Great double team, tag team action here. From Mr. Incredible. Unbelievable. That has got to be it for Elliot Paul and Kaleidoscope Dream. But not going for the pinfall. What's going on here? Come on. Oh, Giassi off the top turnbuckle, but Blake Broadway rolls through on that flying body press. Great strength on display from Blake Broadway. Got him up on the shoulders. Oh, but Giassi, incredible athleticism to counter that maneuver. Here's the black hammer, and there it is. Black hammer into a German suplex, going for the pin. And that's all she wrote. Team M.A.N with the victory.
I got to give him credit. That was an impressive match, but it was a hell of a debut for Kaleidoscope Dream.
An impressive display from Kaleidoscope Dream here at Fully Loaded Wrestling, but Team M.A.N, again, I'm not going to tell you what those letters stand for, but I'm sure you go ask those fellas. They'd be more than happy to. But an incredible victory for Blake Broadway and Mr. Incredible here at Fully Loaded Wrestling, All Hallows Eve.
Every week of the month. Every year, can we go straight to the top, baby? Can we go straight to the top?
No, you're doing great. You're doing great.
All you gotta do is join Team Grow. We're out here wrestling. You gotta join Team Grow. I know you like this play song, but you gotta be with me. You gotta come to Texas with me. You believe it? Come on, man. Come home with me. Come home with me. We'll never come back here again. We'll never come back here again. Together, forever. The tag we should be. Winning everything there is to win all over the country. We'll leave this place and we'll never come back. Never.
baskets in the ring. I mean, there's nothing this man can't do.
A big knee to the back there from Joe Frazier. Just takes Travers down to the mat. Running in with a rolling elbow, though. This is the chaos you can expect from these four-way matches. Bobby Brennan going for that sliced bread again, but Joey was ready for it.
Went to the well one too many times there, Joey.
As they say, one too many dips.
Rookie mistake.
Joey Anderson back in control of Bobby Brennan, and a huge running European uppercut to the back, and a lung blower there. Bobby Brennan is down and out. I'm not sure why Joey Anderson wouldn't go for the pin on Bobby Brennan there, maybe just thinking it's not quite time, trying to do some damage to Owen Travers.